All right, guys, let's go over your shoulder soft tissue release routine for the day. So you're gonna start off on a roller. The first thing we're gonna do is hit your lat. So you're gonna want your arms straight out, try to extend it as far as you can, and then you're gonna roll 10 passes all the way through your lat and then through your tricep. Good. So once you've done that 10 times, you're gonna get right in your armpit, and then you're gonna roll back and forth and just try to open it up. And you can move up and down a little bit on this if you want, but let's just do that about 10 times until you feel it release. Then once you're done with that, we're gonna hit your serratus, which is basically right over your rib cage, and because that can hold you from getting overhead if it's too tight. So you're gonna set the roller up right in your rib cage and just roll up and down. And then you can actually raise your hand up as well if you wanna create more tension. Good. So once you've done that 10 passes, then we're gonna basically straddle the roller, hand behind your back, and then just roll through your pec and all the way to your shoulder. Good. 10 passes. So once you've done that on both arms, then we're gonna go into the lacrosse ball. So basically where you wanna put the lacrosse ball is gonna be right in the meat of the muscle, right by your scapula right here. So right on the inside of your shoulder blade. So arm straight out, thumb to the ceiling, and then move it all the way up, and then all the way back down. Let's try to do that 10 times each side. If you don't think that's enough pressure and it's not tearing you up enough, you can grab a plate and just throw it on your chest like this. And then I'll add a little weight and put a little bit more pressure into the lacrosse ball. So once you've done that 10 times each arm, we're gonna move on to the relaxation piece for the day. So first thing you're gonna do, set a nice heavy band up on the rack, and then you're gonna put your hand through it and loop it through just like that. So you don't actually have to hold on to it. It'll let you relax a little bit more. So once you do that, you're gonna step away, point your thumb to the ceiling so you're externally rotated, face away, and then just pull away from the band. And that's gonna help stretch your chest right here. Once you do that for about 30 seconds to a minute, then we're gonna switch around to a lat stretch. So for this one, you're gonna start by just sitting straight back, get a lot of tension out of your shoulder. And then for some people that'll be enough, but if you're not feeling a big stretch right there, you can push your head through the window here and step back, and then get a great stretch all the way through your lat. So once you've done that for 30 seconds to a minute, then you're gonna move on to a shoulder stretch behind your back. So you're gonna take your hand out, just let it rest right in the band, and then for this one, you're gonna try to pull your hand up as high as you can, but at the same time, keep your core tight, all right, and your chest up. So it's hard to do. Core tight, chest up, and then if you're not feeling a ton of tension there, you can sit down into the stretch just a little bit. So hold that for about a minute. You're gonna do that on both arms, and then we're gonna move on to the activation piece for today. Here's your shoulder activation for today. So we're gonna do an incline bench Y raise. You're gonna set up on the bench with some really light weight. If this is way too hard, you can even just use your hands on this when you first start. But the main focus here is perfect form. So what you're gonna do is set up relaxed, arms just hanging, but flexed in the triceps so your arms stay straight. From there, you're gonna pinch your shoulder blades down and back into a good position, and then raise up into a Y position all the way past your ears for a 6 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then control it back down. Let it all the way out of the bottom, and then into the next rep. Squeeze it up, raise it all the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good. All right, so you're gonna do 10 reps here. Once you've done 10 reps, then we're gonna go back to that whole thing one more time.